End zone. Now Austin. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Hey, watch it.
And he's going to be stopped here on this first play as he gets it to the line of scrimmage and no more. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Here we go. Line in.
Yeah, Mike. I can't believe they let you play. I can't
Under.
let you play.
Prescott to throw this time. And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack back at the 47-yard line. Kyle Van Noy able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time. They'll need a big play here, will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long. Now Prescott. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Jason McCourty. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. Well, not a good omen there. His first throw of the afternoon intercepted.
And I know what the fans are thinking right now. I hope there's not negative thoughts in his head going forward since that's his first throw of the game. But one of the things I remember about him coming out of school is he's able to wipe things away pretty easily and move on.
They run on 1st down as they're able to get this forward for about 4. Malcolm Smith there for the stop.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
On 2nd down, Michel. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And just like that, it's 3rd down.
Wait, that. Wait, Eddie. 25 to Mike. Come on, dude.
Switch. Switch.
Hey, 25 to Mike. We'll go 25 to Mike.
Here we go. Here we go.
They'll run it here. This is James White. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And it'll be a turnover on downs.
So we're going to 53.
Kill.
The first carry now for Tony Pollard. He's got a 1st down and much more inside the 20. Touchdown, Cowboys! Tony Pollard, 33 yards, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter.
I know we don't talk about it enough, but the intelligence level of the guys up front blocking, the offensive linemen, maybe the smartest guys in football overall. Add in a little bit of athleticism and a whole lot of toughness, you got a lot to deal with, don't you?
That's why the guys in the backfield get them really nice Christmas gifts, right?
If they're smart, they do.
And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. It's been an awfully slow start for them. This is their 3rd possession. They don't have a 1st down yet.
So that means they have to change up what they're doing, and for some teams, It's a change in tempo, usually moving it to more up-tempo type of an offense just to try and change their fortunes right now. What they've been doing so far isn't working. Maybe they'll do that.
That throw by Brady incomplete. Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw again. Looking for Edelman, and he hits him. It's complete. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down. Second down pass play got him 8 yards. Now they've got a 3rd and a couple remaining.
Hey, dude.
From the gun, it's Brady. And this is taken in one-handed. What a catch. First time these two have hooked up this afternoon, and it's a 1st down.
It's got to the point when we see guys like that make that type of a catch. Not fair goes through my brain. That size, that speed, and now they're acting like wide receivers too.
Yeah, tight end one-handed catches. They're kind of like wide receiver one-handed catches nowadays.
Just not right.
Now a pass hauled in downfield. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Philip Dorsett, 59 yards. As his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Extra point good by Gostkowski. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he's going to be taken down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. These two teams all tied after 1. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. Run for Pollard. Devin McCourty brings him down. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 29-yard line.
Prescott now. Looking deep in the direction of Cooper. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Devin McCourty picks it off. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. Cooper was the target there.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
They begin with Michel on the ground. And now nothing but green ahead of him. 20, 10, and all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Sony Michel, 68 yards. And the Patriots have taken the lead. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
Gostkowski now after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. That 7-0 lead in there is short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down?
And that's caught inside the 30. It's a big play for the Cowboys on 3rd. 51 yards. Prescott looks to throw on 1st. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Tony Pollard out of the backfield, the intended target. And that'll bring up 2nd down. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence. that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. So now 3rd and 10, a big play to start the drive, but nothing since. And again, it's Prescott. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Devin McCourty picks it off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And their last 2 drives, both ending in touchdowns. It's got them this 14-7 lead.
And it looks to me, we're seeing the exact same thing. They're in an ideal spot now to create some separation. The way that they're functioning on offense now, they can create a pretty good gap. Allows their defense to play with a little more verve and confidence.
That big article in the paper this morning about them stringing possessions together for consecutive touchdowns. Well, right here, they're trying to make it 3 in a row. Keeping it on the ground on first, Michelle. Anthony Brown there on the tackle.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Watch the run, watch the run. Check. Hold 50. Hey, Foxtrot. 72.
Here's Brady to throw. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. He was looking for Julian Edelman that time, and it's 3rd down.
Now, that's absolutely terrific technique right there by the corner. Exhibit A. Zone coverage, knew where his man was in relation to the football at all times, and made a nice play.
New England on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5.
Check safety. Slam. Recon, 132 fighter. Hey, 66. When he hit.
Working from the gun, it's Brady. He's got Sanu. 17 yards there for the Patriots as they've got themselves a 1st down.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Now the Cowboys are going to burn the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter.
Let's go. Motion.
Now a 1st down carry. It's Michelle. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the Cowboys' 47-yard line.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter, 14-7. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
That one good for 13 at a New England 1st down.
Let's go.
A gain of 13 yards. 1st down, Patriots.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Watch the curl. Shadow.
Operating from the gun, Brady. And incomplete. Crisis averted. Almost picked. Instead, 2nd down. Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10.
Second, reload. Hey, Alabama.
Throwing again. Brady. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Chidobe with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Partner, we've heard it once, we've heard it 1,000 times. Don't throw late down the middle.
And he did. We see the end result.
Yeah, what you have to do is you've got to make sure you manipulate those defenders with your eyes and your head, maybe even some body movement to move them a little if you're going to come back late down the middle.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
The positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Prescott. And this turns into disaster. He's not going to get forward progress. That'll be a safety. And, Charles, at some point, you can't keep worrying about big play. Can this be perfect? You just have to get the ball out of the end zone.
And in the offensive huddle, that was discussed when they called the play. Just get out of the end zone. But you know what's interesting? A lot of the times in the defensive huddle, they actually call a set and then say at the end of it, get a safety. So it's preached, it's coached, it's thought about.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field. Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done. Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw again. Brady. Here's Sanu on the catch. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
A gain of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
They face a 3rd and 4 after that last completion gets them 6.
Shadow!
From the gun, Brady. And that is incomplete. And the other day they told us or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point. And they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
Here we go on 4th down now with Brady. He hits White, complete. And he gets it down to the 48, enough for the first. Now the Patriots will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down.
Hey, Charlie.
Watch the pass. Mike 38, Mike 38. Hey, watch the slant.
Mike 38, Mike 38. Mike 38.
Brady to throw again. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Jalen Smith.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
He's going to float this one deep right side. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now Prescott. And a big loss here as he's taken down. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
No run call here. They'll look to throw instead. He's going to float this one deep right side. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Jonathan Jones. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
The Cowboys take over first down 10 at their own 26-yard line.
And now with the play clock winding down, Jason Garrett opts to take a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this? And a big loss here as he's taken down. Kyle Van Noy able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon. Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long. Looking to throw. Prescott. Connects here with a
Some of y'all got them.
Some of y'all got them there. 19 yards. And they're set up better for 3rd. This offense in desperate need of a conversion.
Yeah, I see you got them.
To throw is Prescott. Complete to Jason Witten. That one goes for 30 yards. Obviously, they're not where they want to be right now on the scoreboard. Big plays like that, though, will trend them in the right direction.
Yeah, a few more like that, they'll be right back in the game. And if they can continue to do that, maybe they'll inspire their defense as well. They'll get a few stops.
Here we go, 47. 58 to Mike, 58. Let's put him on the bus.
Prescott on first down. And now here is another interception. Picked up by Jonathan Jones. And he will take this all the way down to the 38-yard line. Intended that time for Cooper. The interception just
they let Prescott catch.
Thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran a wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
That burst good for 20 and a first down. Now Michelle. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. That'll go as a loss of 5, and it'll be a 2nd and long.
Hey, Ted, wait, 20. Check, walk 54, walk 54. Check tight. Hey, ball 66.
Brady gives to Michelle. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. That 2nd down play nets a -4. And now they're looking for 19 yards here on 3rd down following 2 negative plays. And Brady going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Anthony Brown. And the return goes up to his own 17-yard line. Edelman was the intended target.
Well, it's 3rd and long, and you've got a few different ways to play it offensively. But this is not the type of offense that's going to wave the white flag. They're going to keep chucking it. And this time, it results in an interception.
So the drive's going to start with Pollard. And he'll lose yardage on this one back to the 13. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down. Going to run again here with Pollard. It's a 7-yard pickup. They'll be looking now to 3rd and 6.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing further and further towards the sideline. That defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target. Incomplete.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually that becomes man on man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by J.C. Jackson. What a nightmarish game he's having now. 6 interceptions that he has thrown.
Absolutely unbelievable, isn't it? Hard to believe we're watching this and have seen it, but it just tells you about the game of football. It giveth and it taketh away.
Yeah, the guys, though, that have thrown 6 interceptions in a game, the likes of Peyton Manning, Brett Favre, I think Joe Namath, he did it 3 times. The opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. And it's Michel once again. And he'll get 3 down to the 34-yard line.
In my book, that's running the ball well, but with intelligence. How about him keeping the clock moving, staying in bounds?
Yeah, even though it's the 3rd quarter, you're thinking ahead, aren't you? This is where your running game can really help you with a lead in the 2nd half.
I agree totally. It's not just end-of-the-half situations that you worry about the clock. It's throughout the game. And with a lead, stay in bounds. Make them fight harder to try and catch you.
Switch, switch, switch.
X3, 218, chopper, smooth.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. New England on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. On the ground, this is Michel. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down.
Well, that didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. It appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
And his kick is absolutely perfect. And that will give them a 12-point lead. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but it's still 8 up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. Touchdown, Cowboys. Tavon Austin. 55 yards as his guys are back within a single score. So that's a really big play here in the 4th quarter. And don't look now. They're right back in this game.
Did it feel to you, as it did to me, that maybe they were a little bit soft in what they were lining up with on defense. Almost like they were protecting the lead rather than trying to make a play.
And now that lead is down to just one score.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Brady and the Patriots now 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. They'll run with Michelle. And he stopped immediately there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. You don't see that a ton, do you? A cornerback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field. Sees that the ball's moved to the middle and just sprints over there to help.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Defensive end DeMarcus Lawrence applied the heat. Tough spot for the Pats now after the sack as Brady will lead him up 3rd and long.
72. Hey, nice 7.
Here's Brady. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. Now, if you're going to get rid of it, you better get outside the pocket.
Yeah, you have to get outside of that tackle-to-tackle box, right? Get out there, and then you can do it legally, but he wasn't able to do so, and they end up losing the down as well.
Here's Austin. He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. So possession goes over here on the punt. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field.
Here we go. 48. Here we go. 46. 58 to Mike. 58. 58. You ain't doing nothing today. 26.
A 1st down throw for Prescott. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Devin McCourty picks it off. And that gives him now 3 interceptions in the game.
Well, someone's locked into what they're trying to get done in the passing game. When was the last time we had someone get 3 in a contest?
2011, wasn't it? Kurt Coleman?
Then
with the Eagles.
That's right. Then with the Eagles, and I believe it was against Washington and Rex Grossman.
That's correct. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Throwing on 2nd down. Brady. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Jalen Smith. And they're going to be set up in the red zone right around the 17-yard line.
Watch the edge. Big edge, big edge, big edge. Tight dog, tight dog, tight dog.
They'll go with Pollard here on 1st down. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Dante Hightower on the stop.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 13-yard line.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Here's Pollard again. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
It's 3rd down and 6.
Back to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott there to make the grab. And the Cowboys have retaken the lead. So now an extra point doesn't help much. They'll try to go for 2 to make the difference a field goal, and they can lead it by 3. Throwing. Prescott, and this is caught, and it's a 3-point game. So they make the decision. They want a 3-point lead versus a 2-point lead, and they got it.
Yeah, at this stage of the game, it seems like the exact right thing to do. Put a little pressure on your defense, but the biggest thing now is you're making the other team chase you.
This will be taken very short, and he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
And they'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. Back to throw, Brady. Dorsett making the catch. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. A gain there of 30 big ones. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. This is Michelle on the counter. A gain of 3, 2nd down. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. To throw is Brady. Now a desperation throw. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off down at the 2. And he returns it.
Oh, fell for it. Now you fell for it.
To his own 18-yard line.
MWM, you running the back with him, MWM? Huh?
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And checking the timeouts. They do have 2 defensively, but no real need to use them as they're not going to be able to stop the clock after that. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts.
Super baited his ass.
It's going to stop with 47 seconds to go.
That was super bait. You thought that nigga was just open.
I'm going to be real though, bro. You did get by that kind of late. It should have been a touchdown.
They'll keep it on the ground. Pollard. And now the rookie screen.
Hey, bro, that's 6'4". That nigga is 6'4".
Touchdown.
6'4", 9.5 speed.
81 yards.
Come on, man.
And the Cowboys, they push
9.5.
out in front further.
Well, Brown 9.5, he 9.4, same
should
shit.
make you feel comfortable.
You not just, he gonna cover some
Do you really feel
ground.
like it's totally over yet?
Not totally, but I think you're pretty much there.
Yeah, you still got to make sure you stay with it, do all the right things down the stretch, especially on defense, but that touchdown there, you got to feel good about your chances.
That nigga lost that game in the last 5
extra
minutes.
point, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they
Bro, I gave
up 3
points after halftime.
Fielded about a yard deep. And no
I scored 22 after half and gave up 3, man. I feel fucking awesome.
25-yard line.
Hey, Mitch, you can't lie. That's just great
Pats
adjustment.
at the line, ready to go. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The sack by Robert.
Bro, that's the first time I done just
Brandon, I
blitzed
think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long
I
one
ain't
for
even
them.
just
Long
constantly
for you to
blitz you
spend
all
it with
game.
me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
Is that I'm supposed to let you run the ball on me?
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Sony Michel, 85 yards.
Oh, that's your music?
Point away
Yeah,
from
man,
making
you
this
finna
a
get my
3-point
stress cut
game. Extra point try for Goskowski.
I guess, bro. Damn, I was going to put that right back in the pot, though.
And the lead is down to a field goal now.
What you talking about? What happened?
I was going to leave. You don't want to play?
Gostkowski now after the touchdown.
What you mean, the whole thing?
Nah, I was going to leave 20 in the pot.
That's fielded in the end zone.
Oh, shit. I thought I probably broke up their game, but that's on you, bro.
I ain't tripping.
So this one will end in a victory for the Dallas Cowboys. And it took a big fourth quarter to do it, but they were able to get the job done.
Let's face it, they had to be more than nervous in the fourth.
Oh, I figured out what you're doing now, though. Don't worry about it. Keep manning that safety up over there. That's all I'm gonna ask you. That boy went and got a lot more speed too.
You sent more money, MW. Alright.
That boy went and got a lot more speed that game. What happens when y'all never give up, my boy? When you never give up, that's what happens.
Crazy. I got it.
Nigga, it was 16-7 for the longest, bro. The nigga got a fluky ass sack on the nigga for a safety.
Oh, shit.
Just send me 15 back, Mitch.
Hey, Ro, you a real nigga. You read my mind. I'm sending 15 right now. That was a good game, though. That came down to the wire.
I wasn't finna just give up. Hell nah.
That came down to the wire, though.
That defense played ball second half.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington. A moment ago, here was the scene with the Cowboys emerging from their tunnel. It was loud. It's still loud. We're ready for football as the Cowboys get set to match up with the Houston Texans. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Oh, yeah, he said it, bro. Y'all locked.
This will be taken short. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
Now a first down throw, Watson. And a big loss here as he's taken down. The tank, DeMarcus Lawrence with a sack. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. Back to throw, Watson. And Stills bringing it in. And they'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for 3rd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Going deep for Hop, and that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Houston. DeAndre Hopkins, 76 yards.
Oh, my God, D-Hop.
Strike first here in this opening quarter. Fairbairn good with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game.
Good job.
So after the
Good
touchdown,
dot,
here's
boy.
Fairbairn now to kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 27. They run it for the first time with Tony Pollard. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Oh, my.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Check 13. Check 13.
Here's Prescott. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Jonathan Joseph there on the coverage. Charles, already trailing by a touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Prescott to throw it. Lets it fly deep for Cobb. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. That's a 1st down and then some. A 32-yard pickup. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Now Pollard, and an alley to run, and brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. 11 yards and a Cowboy 1st down. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
They fire this one quickly to Austin. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the Texans' 23-yard line.
Here's Pollard. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. Trying to run forward with Pollard. And he gets this down to the 18. Good enough for a 1st down. It's a 1st down following a gain of 3. Had a chance to maybe limit them to 3 if they could have gotten that stop there, but a new set of downs.
And with a new set of downs, you got to take the mentality of the whole thing. Right now, everyone's looking at the offense and saying they've got the advantage. The best defenses just say, okay, new set of downs gives us another chance to make a play ourselves and maybe change things up.
That's complete to Cobb. A good-looking drive for the Cowboys so far. It's a 1st down. 1st and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Prescott now. And it's caught. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5.
People worry about throwing the out route because often it can get jumped, and that can turn into either an incompletion or an interception. But not on that one. Everything came together, and he catches it and goes over the sideline.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down.
Partner, I know we're in a goal-to-go situation, but my goodness, think about running the ball here. Not even a thought, is it?
Defensively, they're in a prime spot.
And I think the defensive guys are probably expressing themselves to them as well. I wouldn't run it here, guys. You might want to try throwing it.
Prescott to throw this time. Pressure gets him back at the 14. The Clemson product, DJ Reader, got in for the sack. Now Prescott on 4th down. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Able to get there and pick it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. And look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Motion. 15.
Watson. He's got his tight end. It's Fells. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. He finds his target, Fuller. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now it's Miller, and that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started.
Watch the whip.
On 2nd and 15 now. Watson going deep for Hopkins. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 17. And a great return here gets this one all the way down to the 26-yard line. I tell you what, credit is due there on them preventing the touchdown after that interception.
How about him chasing him down and not giving up the pick 6? Because what happens a lot of the time is when you see the interception, you just kind of hang your head a little bit and you momentarily pause because you're frustrated. He shook that off and gave great chase and got it done.
Still a great return and very good field position. On 1st down, Pollard. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report.
65.
On 2nd and 7, Prescott. That is caught. It's Cooper for the Cowboy touchdown. Amari Cooper there to make the grab as they are now on the board here in the first half. Forbath, the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This will be taken very short. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
On first down, Watson. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off Byron Jones. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line.
Oh, and that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
They'll run on first down. Pollard. He's got the first down here inside the 30. Touchdown, Cowboys. Tony Pollard, 44 yards. And the Cowboys have taken the lead. Now Forbath for the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be taken short. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of sixes back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. Second and 10 now from the 27. Throwing again is Watson. He's letting this one go for Fuller. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off at the 18. And some room to roam now. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
You hear me laughing, partner, and I'm not laughing at the situation, but sometimes you just get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
On first down, Pollard. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. On second down, it's Pollard. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. On third down, it's Pollard. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's fourth down. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the right hash, it's a 46-yard attempt. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we...
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Bernardrick McKinney muscled his way in for the sack. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. Prescott. And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. Zach Cunningham rolling in to get the sack. They'll need a big play here, will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. And they're going to sack him yet again. The pass rush has been relentless. This time, it yields a safety. And you know, the man who sat in my chair the last few years, he has a theory. These plays, these safeties, they're so rare. Maybe they should be worth more than 2, maybe 4 points.
I think he's got a great point. I really do, Brandon. But I would go ahead and up it to 6. I'm a former defender. Oh. To me, that's like scoring a touchdown.
Easy now. I'll go 4. I don't know about 6.
Come on, come up to 6.
A lot of points.
Yo.
Watson will bring up the Texans here, 1st and 10, right at the 30. Now Watson. Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets them back now for second down. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. He's picked off at his own 47.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
They'll run on 1st down. Pollard, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So a loss of 5, and it'll be second down. On 2nd and 15 now. Prescott. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. This is caught inside the 15. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Amari Cooper. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. Able to convert the extra point, and the lead is up to 15 now. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will be taken very short. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass, and then finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you've got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. On 2nd and 10. Watson, it's complete, Stills. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. They get 14 on that one. Good for a Houston first down. Watson now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. Now it's Watson. And this is going to be incomplete.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Watch the motion.
Watson throwing again. On the left side, this is Stills. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Leighton Vander Esch wreaking havoc with a sack. After the sack, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile. They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. And Charles, got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on 1st down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. Now, they'll get 15, but that won't be nearly enough. It's 4th down. They will indeed snap it to Watson. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Cowboys' defense is going to get him the football back. Good starting field position for him as they come up 1st and 10 at the 45. They'll run with Pollard to begin the drive. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield after a gain of about 4. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Let's go, team. Big series right here.
They'll keep it on the ground. Pollard. And he goes across midfield and down into Houston territory. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
6 yards in the wrong direction that time. Not only that, but it brings up 4th. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Out now comes the Cowboys punter. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the 4th quarter. This is away and a very good kick angled for the sidelines. That'll be out of bounds, and how good was that? They'll say the 3-yard line. That's where they spot it.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They had a great drive going last time. They were moving the ball, and then all of a sudden it just stalled out. So we'll see what they can do here, Charles.
And it's always easy to second guess when you don't get it on a 4th down try. But they had to like the feeling that they had going on offense. They want to continue to see if they can capture that again on this drive and maybe get in the same position.
Yeah, and that's, I mean, like I said, they were moving the football. It's not like they went 4 and out, so I don't think it's a deal where the offense doesn't have confidence.
No, I agree with you totally on that one. If anything, they may have gained more confidence. Okay, they stopped us once. That's all right. Let's keep moving it. Make them do it again.
On 2nd and 10, Watson. It's caught. Stills right side. And he gets it up to the 10-yard line here. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. Watson on 3rd down. He's got Fuller. A pickup of 11 and a Texans 1st down. Watson on 1st down. It's complete to Hopkins. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. 23 yards, the final tally. Hard to believe his first catch of the game defensively. They bottled him up. That's why they're well on their way to victory.
Put your best cover guy on him and then change the coverages behind him throughout the game. Brackets, double, zone, man, you name it. Make sure he gets a lot of angles.
Now a pass hauled in downfield. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. He got 29 yards that time. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 27. Here's Watson. And Stills over the middle. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Watson, and a catch made by Hopkins. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. They've got it 1st and goal as they look to punch in a late score. They'll try and run for it with Miller. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal. 2nd down and goal. Watson, and this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. A big spot now for the Texans as they'll try for 2.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed, but if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively, though, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right, and if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like, yeah, you know,
doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
Set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And this one now not quite over yet. Still 2 timeouts remaining defensively. And boy, having that 3rd timeout would have really helped here.
Another example of why coaches really stress saving your timeouts for when you absolutely have to have them. They go over this all the time. Here's one of those situations.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Prescott here to throw, and he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
I'm coming after you. 41's coming. 41's the mic.
Hey, come on, no, come on, no. Under.
41's mic. 41's mic. You're trash.
We're going to 53. 26.
Prescott. Oh, and he'll just get rid of this one deep. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down. And sensing the momentum maybe changing here a little bit, Charles.
Yeah, this defense is going to get off the field quickly, and their offense got them a touchdown last time they had the ball, so they should get another shot.
And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They're down here in a one-score game, but the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
Yeah, they have the opportunity now. Here's the execution. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
Shut that. Motion. Check.
Watson. And Stills bringing it in.
Watson's pass complete to Kenny Stills.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Now it's Watson. He's going to let it fly. And it's caught. It's a touchdown. So they rally here in the final minute, and they're an extra point away from tying this game. On for the PAT, Kaimi Fairbairn. And no sweat, he puts it through, and we are tied.
Good way to come back. Good way to come back.
Nothing.
Good way to come back, boy.
24 all our scores.
Y'all niggas won the overtime.
Fielded about a yard deep.
Yeah, do that.
And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They've got work to do, but they do still have a bit of time here.
And they've got to feel comfortable with that, but they have all their play sequences called. If they get out of bounds, that allows them to huddle and call another play, but if they don't, it's hurry up to the line of scrimmage and either spike it and stop the clock or continue to move it downfield in order to try and get in range and win this game.
See if they can do just that. Now, the first play of the drive there is incomplete. From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10.
His feet didn't get in?
Slam.
Man, that man got like 5 feet in. Oh, wow.
Now Prescott.
That was crazy.
And his throw's going to be incomplete. Amari Cooper, the intended target. 3rd down here. 3rd and long coming up. Defensively, you pressure the quarterback or drape all over the passing lane?
Yes, that's exactly what you do. It's both because they're not mutually exclusive. They may have been at one time in football, but not anymore. You want to have that pressure. And if you have a big-time pass rusher, send him after the quarterback and then make sure you blanket the field.
47.
Here's Prescott. Letting one fly deep for Cooper. And unable to connect. Now, give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. This defense looking impenetrable now. 3 straight incompletions. They're giving him nowhere to go with the football. Maybe a little frustrated back there.
Oh, there's no doubt about it. When you've missed on 3 straight, there's going to be some frustration. But now he's got to make sure that that frustration is temporary, not lingering. Big throw coming up.
A good return there. Call it 13 yards. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They have a little bit of time here to get into field goal range. Not much. In a tie game, you don't want to do anything crazy, right?
I agree with you on that one. Risk-reward, okay? If you go for it, what is the absolute reward on this? But the risk is probably greater. Run the clock out, get to overtime, and try and win it there.
All right, we'll see if they do just that. He finds Hopkins complete. 10 yards there, good enough for a Texan 1st down. His big game continues. Already has the 3 touchdown grabs, tacking on some more yardage and a 1st down.
And how precise has his route running been in this game? We just saw him get open yet again, and he's also made adjustments as the defense has tried to really stop him.
Now Watson. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now. The Pro Bowler DeAndre Hopkins, the intended receiver. But it'll be 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Watson now to throw. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock. Still's the intended target, but now it'll be 3rd down. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
He's not going to get me. Check.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. He's letting this one go for Fuller. Man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. Touchdown, Houston. Will Fuller with 2 ticks remaining. And they have taken the lead here in the final minute. Might be seeing that one on the highlight shows tonight. The home run ball here in the 4th quarter to take the lead.
There's nothing like being aggressive, preaching that to your team, and then following through. All the way through. Go ahead and throw one more up there. Why not?
Hello.
It's been a great game, and we are not done yet. Short kick.
Chill, watching my homies play the game. They betting. What's good? You're watching my homies play the game. What's good? Hold on. Hey, man, let me call you right back. Let me get this money straight. Hey.
Yo. Yo.
For the dub, that should be an easy dub for you there. $15.
Man, I wasn't supposed to lose that last game. That shit pissed
Bro, you
me
wasn't.
off.
You how you like? It was 24-9. What the fuck happened?
Man, I don't know, bullshit, man.
He said, oh yeah, let me drop my cash. Send me a dub, Rose. He finna send me a dub.
Tell him to join the party.
He said he in the party with the dog. Party. Man, no, let him. Hey, Rose, let them distract him.
That shit was so bullshit, man.
Y'all know how you lost. I don't know how you
jumped in that man defense. All he did was run a wheel route. Yeah.
He said, Rose, send him an invite. He sent you the invite. Whichever way.
He already sent me an invite.
Oh, he got it in?
Mm-hmm.
I put the broadcast up. I'm finna get in that shit.
I broadcast up. That shit weird as fuck.
Broadcast not up, nigga. I'm looking at it.
No, I'm finna bring it down and put it back up.